Welcome, everyone. Today, I want you to stop whatever you're doing. Sit down, close your eyes for just a moment, take a deep breath, and ask yourself this simple, powerful question. Am I really living, or am I just existing? You see, everyone wants that dream life. They want to travel the world, own their dream car, feel true freedom, have money, a peaceful mind, respect, happiness, a business they can call their own, and a relationship that makes them feel truly alive. They want a life that feels worth living. But my question is this: what are you doing today to get all that? What are you doing right now to create the life you always dream about? Are you still scrolling endlessly through social media, watching random videos and wasting time? Are you still making excuses for why you can't start, still sleeping late, still afraid of failure, or still hoping things will magically change? Listen to me carefully. This life is real. This world is real. But your time is limited. I am not here to motivate you with fake words. I'm here to give you a mirror so you can see the truth. I'm here so you can wake up from the sleep you didn't even know you were in. You want to change your life? You want to speak better English? You want to earn more money? You want to become confident, powerful, successful, and unstoppable? Then don't just watch this video. Feel it. Listen with your soul. Listen with pain. Listen like your life depends on it, because it absolutely does. Over the next few hours, we are going to dive deep into 20 hard-hitting truths that no one told you before. We will learn how not to waste this one precious life you've been given. This is real talk, not sugar-coated lies. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Time is life. Stop wasting it before it wastes you. You think you're just killing time when you hit snooze or scroll through Instagram, don't you? Let me tell you the brutal truth. You're not killing time. Time is killing you. Every single moment you waste, you are destroying pieces of your life, because your time is your life. You might not feel it today, but life is slowly moving. Every second is going away. You are getting older. Your energy is going down. Your parents are getting older. And your dreams are waiting. But for how long? That idea of someday is a lie. That someday will never come. Your dreams don't care about your excuses. The world doesn't care about your reasons. Only your results matter. Think about a bucket filling drop by drop. Every second is a drop. When you scroll for an extra hour on social media or watch random videos, that's not just an hour lost. That's an hour of your life, an hour of your energy, an hour of potential learning or growth, poured straight onto the floor. If you treated your money the way you treat your time, just letting it disappear every day, would you tolerate it? Of course not. Start valuing your hours like gold. Start valuing your hours like gold. Write down your daily plan. Focus on one thing that will push your life forward. For the next 7 days, cut 1 hour of social media usage every day. Use that hour, that precious piece of your life, to read, learn, or grow instead. Time is your friend only if you respect it. Otherwise, it becomes your biggest enemy. If time is our most precious asset, why do we use it to cry about what we didn't get? Let's stop blaming the past and start building the future right now. Lesson 2. Stop excuses. Start creating your success. How many years have you wasted crying about what you didn't get, what your parents didn't do, or what your boss won't give you?
Stop it.
Your life is your responsibility. Only yours. People spend years making excuses. I didn't go to a good school. My family doesn't support me. I don't have the money. I don't have time. I don't have talent. These are just excuses, and excuses never win. Do you know who wins in life? The person who says, I don't care what I didn't get. I'll create something from nothing. Look around you. The most powerful people in this world often started with nothing, no money, no support, no guidance. But they had one thing: hunger, fire, and the decision to change everything. Think about someone like Oprah Winfrey. She was born in poverty and abused as a child. Did she sit and cry? Did she blame her situation?
No.
She built. Today, she is a billionaire and one of the most respected people in the world. Her story proves that you are not defined by your starting line. You are defined by your decision to build. Accept your story, but do not be a victim. Say this every single day. Look in the mirror and repeat, I am responsible for my life. Write your current problems on a piece of paper. Then, next to each problem, write down one solution and immediately take action, no matter how small that action is. You are not weak. You are not unlucky. You are just not using your power. Using your power means leaving the place where nothing ever grows. And where is that place? That relaxing, but ultimately deadly, space known as your comfort zone. Lesson 3. Break free from your comfort zone before it breaks you. It feels easy. It feels relaxing. You wake up, check your phone, eat, watch videos, scroll, maybe study a little, sleep, and repeat. But do you know what's happening in that cycle? You are dying slowly from the inside. Your comfort zone is killing your dreams silently because there is absolutely no growth in comfort. All success lives outside of it. You want to speak fluent English? Then speak, even if you make 100 mistakes. Do you want to start a business? Then start, even if you fail the first 10 times. Most people never start because they are scared to feel uncomfortable. They are afraid of failure, afraid of embarrassment, afraid of people laughing. Let them laugh. Let them doubt you. But you must keep moving. Imagine a seed. If that seed stays under the soil, safe and sound, it will never become a tree. It has to break through the ground. It must face the sun and face the wind. Only then, when it endures discomfort and risk, does it become something powerful. You are the same. The ground is your comfort zone. You must break through it to grow. Do something uncomfortable every single day. Speak English, even if you're scared. Join that class, apply for that job, post that video. Fail proudly. Fail loudly. But fail forward. Because nothing great ever came from staying safe. That fear of discomfort is the source of the biggest lie you tell yourself. It's the lie that stops you from breaking through, and we're going to expose it right now. Lesson 4. Procrastination is killing your dreams. Act now. If you are someone who keeps saying, I'll do it later, let me be brutally honest with you. You are lying to yourself, and the more you lie, the more you destroy your own life. Quietly, slowly, and permanently. I'll do it later is the voice of laziness. It is the voice of fear. It is the voice of your weaker self trying to trap you. It doesn't mean I will do it later. It actually means I don't want to do it at all. The people who win in life are not the ones who say later. They are the ones who say now, right now, this second. They act, even if they are not ready, even if they are scared, because they know later becomes never. You keep saying you want to learn English, or start exercising, or launch a side hustle, or read a book, or fix your sleep, or meditate. And when does that later come? Next week? Next month? Next year? Time is not your slave. It doesn't wait for you. You don't get a message saying your time is over. It just ends. And you will be left with only one thing: regret. Regret is the worst pain in this world. Imagine you wanted to start that YouTube channel 2 years ago. You didn't because of fear, because you said later. Now, someone else is doing it. Someone else has your dream, and you sit there watching their videos thinking, that could have been me. Set a timer, just 10 minutes. Whatever the task is, start it now. Stop overthinking. Tell yourself this: if I don't do it now, I probably never will. And just begin. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just begin. One action now is better than 100 perfect plans for later. You must start now. Why do we always say later? Because our mind traps us in a cycle of overthinking where planning feels like progress. It's time to shift from endless contemplation to immediate action. Lesson 5. Thinking won't build your life. Action will. Your mind is your best friend and your worst enemy. For most people today, their mind is their cage. Why? Because they think too much and do absolutely nothing. You think about starting a business for months. You think about speaking English, watch videos, and take notes, but you never actually speak. You plan the gym routine, buy the clothes, download the app, but you never actually go. Overthinking is destroying your life. You think so much that you become tired before even starting. You imagine the failure before even trying. You write the story of defeat before even playing the game, and that's why you stay stuck. Thinking is important, but only for a short time. After that, it becomes fear, and fear is a liar. Imagine a guy who wants to learn swimming. He reads books on swimming, watches 50 videos, buys the best swimsuit, and talks to swimmers. But he never jumps into the water. Will he ever learn? No. You are doing the exact same thing with your dreams. You don't need to know everything to begin. You just need to begin. Think for 10 minutes, then act for the next 10 hours. Build momentum. Let action become your habit. Shut down your mind and let your hands move. Let your legs move. Let your life move. If you want to improve your English, don't just watch motivational videos. Start speaking. Start writing. Start listening every day. Speak in front of the mirror. Record your voice. Make mistakes. Success doesn't come from thinking, it comes from doing. If we stop thinking and start doing, we automatically change who we are. We become that person, the one who gets noticed because they act differently. Lesson 6. Become the person everyone respects and follows. Don't be the lazy one, the one who complains, or the one who always gives up. Your mission must be simple. Be the guy who does what others don't. Be the guy who wakes up early when others are sleeping. Be the guy who studies when others are partying. Be the guy who speaks when others are scared. Be the guy who believes when others laugh. Be the guy who keeps going when others quit. In every family, in every group of friends, there's always that one person who becomes something big, the one who proves everyone wrong. Why not you? Why do you think success belongs to someone else? You're not here to stay the same. You're here to grow and evolve. You must become the man who doesn't need validation because his success speaks for him. Not everyone will believe in you. That's okay. Not everyone will support you. That's okay. You support you. You believe in you. It doesn't need to shout to prove its worth. Its value is inherent. It was shaped by immense pressure and heat. You are in that process right now. People will doubt you. They will say you've changed. Let them. You are not changing for them. You are changing for your greatness. Be the guy who inspires without saying a word. Every morning, ask yourself this simple question: what would a disciplined man do today? Then do exactly that. Dress like success, talk like success, walk like success. Don't tell people your plans, show them results. Commit to being the guy people talk about years later because you changed everything. Being that guy requires an internal war, a fight that happens every single morning, every time you face a choice. That fight is the most important battle of your life. Lesson 7. The only battle that matters is the one inside you. Your biggest enemy is not outside. It's not your friend, not your family, not your job, not even your phone. It's you. It's the part of you that tells you to quit. The part that says, I'm tired, or it's okay to be average, or let's just relax. That version of you is the enemy, and you have to fight him every single day. The real battle is you versus you. It's the lazy you versus the ambitious you. It's the scared you versus the brave you. It's the sleepy you versus the hungry you. It's the version of you that wants to stay safe versus the version of you that wants to change the world. Imagine two wolves fighting inside you. One is lazy, negative, and full of doubt. The other is strong, confident, and hungry. Do you know which one grows stronger? The one you feed. Every day you wake up, you make a choice. Will it be the guy who scrolls for 3 hours or the guy who reads 10 pages of a book? Will it be the guy who sleeps at 2 a.m. watching useless videos or the guy who builds his business and future? Only you can answer that. This is war. Kill your lazy habits. Track your day. Every time you choose growth, write it down. Every time you win against the weak version of you, celebrate it. Slowly, your identity will change. Winning the internal war requires a weapon stronger than motivation. It requires self-control. It requires us to train the muscle that allows us to fight against our feelings. Willpower. Lesson 8. Master your willpower. Master your life. If you don't train your willpower, your feelings will control your life. And let me tell you something, feelings are liars. You don't feel like waking up early. You don't feel like working out. You don't feel like studying English today. You don't feel like chasing your dreams. Congratulations, you've just handed your entire future to your mood. Do you want to build a strong life, or do you want to follow your feelings like a little child? Willpower means doing the right thing even when you don't feel like doing it. Even when your body says no, you stand up and say yes. Even when your mind screams, I can't, your soul whispers, watch me. Successful people aren't always motivated. They are disciplined. They show up even when they are tired, broke, heartbroken, scared, or defeated. They have willpower, and the truth is, willpower is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. Let's say you want to stop using your phone after 10 p.m. At first, you will fail. You'll open it. You'll scroll. But if you keep trying every night, turning it off, putting it in another room, writing your goal down, you'll build that power. Soon, you'll become the guy who controls his habits, not the guy controlled by them. Start small. Choose one thing you don't want to do, and do it anyway. Build daily discipline. Reward yourself for completing the task, not for avoiding pain. Speak to yourself like a leader. I don't break promises to myself. The day you master your willpower is the day you take control of your life. As you train your willpower and build discipline, you will start moving fast. But the moment you look left or right, you risk derailing everything. We need to talk about the silent killer of confidence, comparison. Lesson 9. Stop comparing, start living your own life. Let me say this clearly. If you keep comparing yourself to others, you will never be happy. Do you know why most people hate their lives? Because they spend more time watching other people's lives than building their own. You go on Instagram and you see someone with a better body, a better car, a better house. You see someone speaking better English, getting more views, more likes, more money. And you start hating yourself. You think, why is their life perfect and mine a mess? But here's the truth. You are comparing your behind the scenes with their highlight reel. You see 15 seconds of their life and compare it with your 24 hours. You don't see their breakdowns, their pain, their loneliness, their failures. You don't see the 100 nights they cried or the 1,000 times they fell. And still, you let comparison destroy your confidence. The fastest way to kill your progress is to compare it with someone else's success. You have your own path, your own time, your own struggles, your own destiny. Imagine a sunflower and a rose. If they start comparing their heights and colors, they'll both forget how beautiful they are, and they'll lose their own identity. Stop looking left and right. Look straight. Your race is with yourself. Unfollow people who make you feel like you're not enough. Focus fiercely on your own journey. Track your growth from last month, not someone else's today. Replace comparison with inspiration. Learn from them, but don't hate yourself. You were never born to be like them. You were born to be better than who you were yesterday. Focusing on your own path also means guarding it fiercely. And one of the biggest threats to your vision comes from unsolicited, unqualified advice. Lesson 10. Ignore advice from those who've never achieved. Not everyone giving advice is qualified to speak. If you want to build a house, do you ask the man who lives under a broken roof? If you want to learn how to get rich, don't ask your broke friend. If you want to speak fluent English, don't ask the one who's scared to open his mouth. Ask the one who has done it, who has lived it, who has failed, and then won. The internet is full of people talking, but most of them are just noise. They offer words with no experience and opinions with no pain. Don't let these people confuse your journey. You are the driver of your life. Don't take directions from someone who's never driven. Think about your uncle. Maybe he tells you, don't start a business, it's risky. But has he ever started one?
No.
He's worked a 9 to 5 his whole life. So, why would you listen to someone who has never walked the path you intend to take? A wrong piece of advice from the wrong person can delay your dream by 10 years. Ask yourself honestly, has this person achieved what I want? If yes, listen carefully. If not, thank them and move on. Don't be rude, but don't be stupid either. Protect your vision. When you protect your vision, you will often find yourself standing alone, waiting for permission or validation. But the truth is, the world won't pick you. You have to pick yourself first. Lesson 11. Be your own hero. Stop waiting for others. This world won't pick you. They won't clap for you until it's too late. They won't believe in you until you've already made it. So, what should you do? Pick yourself. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for someone to say you're good enough. Stop waiting for a phone call, a message, a chance, a stage, a partner, or a lucky break. Pick yourself, because you are not here to be chosen. You are here to create, to lead, to win. The most successful people in the world didn't wait. They started. They didn't beg for approval. They approved themselves. Consider J.K. Rowling. She got rejected 12 times before Harry Potter was published. What if she waited for someone else, the 13th publisher, to believe in her? She didn't wait. She picked herself, and the world followed. When you believe in yourself so hard, when you commit so deeply, it becomes impossible for the world not to notice. Write your own name on the opportunity. Start that YouTube channel.
Start that book.
Start that podcast. Apply, even if you don't feel ready. Tell yourself, I don't need anyone to pick me. I pick myself every single day. Picking yourself requires courage because starting means stepping out of safety. And the moment you step out, you realize a critical truth about legendary lives. They are always built on risk. Lesson 12. No risk, no reward. Live a life worth telling. Do you want a story worth telling? Then understand this truth. You don't get greatness without risk. No successful life is built in the comfort zone. No powerful man became powerful by playing it safe. You will never build a legendary life by acting like everyone else. Every person you admire, every champion, every billionaire, every inspiration, they all had to risk something. They risked their money, their time, their comfort, their safety, and many times, they risked their heart. Without risk, your life becomes quiet, silent, predictable, safe, and empty. At the end of your life, no one will remember how safe you played it. They'll remember what you created, what you dared, what you built. Let's use the English speaking example again. You are scared to start speaking English in front of people because they might laugh. So you never speak, and years go by, and you still don't speak. But what if you spoke up once and changed your life? What if one moment of courage could give you 10 years of reward? That moment only exists outside of safety. Take one risk today.
Talk.
Apply.
Post. Build.
Message. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Then immediately ask yourself, what if it actually works? Stop hiding.
Be the one who dared.
Be the one who jumped. Be the one with the scars, not the one with regrets. Every risk you take is a race against an indifferent opponent. You can pause, you can rest, but the opponent never stops. That opponent is time. Lesson 13. Time won't wait. Are you wasting yours? Let me say it loud and clear. Time isn't waiting for you. The clock isn't slowing down because you're tired. The clock is not stopping because you're confused or scared or waiting for the right moment. Life is running. Every second that slips from your hand is a second you'll never get back. The worst part is that you won't even realize how much time you've lost until one day you wake up 10 years older, standing in front of the mirror with tears in your eyes, asking, What the hell happened to my dreams? You're not too young. You're not too old. You're not too busy. You're just making excuses. Imagine an hourglass that you cannot flip over. The sand is your life, and it's constantly draining. You're standing there watching others win, watching their dreams become real. When are you finally going to stop watching and start creating your own life? Are you going to let your dreams rot inside your mind until they die in silence? Or are you going to stand up, face the mirror, and say, "No more time wasting. I'm going to become the person I was born to be"? Do you know what's scarier than failure? Regret. That pain will stay in your chest like a sharp knife forever. So listen to me carefully. Stop acting like you have forever. You don't. The clock is ticking, and your time is now. Every time you feel like delaying, remember the feeling of that sharp knife of regret and let that pain push you forward. When we finally decide to stop making excuses, we often look around seeking validation or help. But here is another hard pill to swallow, one that is actually the key to your freedom. Nobody cares. Lesson 14. Nobody cares. Use that freedom to become unstoppable. This might hit you hard, but you need to hear it. Nobody cares about your problems. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody feels your pain the way you do. You're waiting for sympathy? Forget it. People are too busy fighting their own battles. They'll listen to you for a few seconds, nod their heads, and move on. That is the truth. But here is the twist. That truth is your power. Because if nobody cares, then you are free to do whatever the hell you want. You are free to fail, to try again, to look stupid, to fall and rise again. You don't need approval. You don't need permission. You only need one thing: yourself. If you want to cry, cry, but don't sit there. Wipe your tears, clench your fists, and rise like a warrior. Use that pain. Convert it into purpose. Take that loneliness and turn it into power. Nobody cares about the hours you put in or the struggle you endure. But you care, and that's what matters. Build your life like nobody's watching. Because guess what? They're not. Focus entirely on your own mission, fueled by the realization that your success or failure is 100% on you. Whenever you feel hesitant, remind yourself, I am free from expectations because nobody cares. I must act for myself. This brings us back to the biggest practical hurdle, starting.
We know we need to act now, and we know we need to pick ourselves.
So, what is the only remaining question? Lesson 15. Stop waiting. The best time to start is now. People always say, I'll start from next week, next month, next year. But let me ask you something critical. What's going to change between now and then? Will you suddenly become more motivated? Will life become easier? Will fear magically disappear?
No.
The truth is, if you can't start now, you probably won't start ever. You keep waiting for the perfect time, but let me tell you, there is no perfect time. Life is always messy. Your mind will always find a reason to delay. But every second you wait, your dreams fade just a little bit more. Imagine your goals slowly turning into dust just because you are waiting. The world doesn't wait. Opportunities don't wait. Time doesn't wait. So, why are you? If you want to start your fitness journey, start now. If you want to learn English, start now. If you want to change your life, start now. Not next Monday. Not next New Year.
Now.
If you can take one small step right now, just one, that could be the beginning of a whole new life. Tell me, why not now? Give me one solid reason, and you won't find any. The actionable step here is simple but absolute. Whatever your biggest delay has been, do the very first micro step immediately upon hearing this. Send the email. Open the book. Do one push-up. Take action now. When you start taking action now, you may realize that the life you are currently living is not the life you want. If you don't like what you see, there is only one option left. Lesson 16. Hate your life? Hit reset and build the life you want. Look around. Is this the life you wanted? Are you waking up with fire in your chest? Or are you dragging your feet every day, pretending to be happy while dying inside? Be honest. You hate your routine, your job, your habits, your energy. But you're still doing the same thing every day and expecting it to change. That's insanity. Here's the truth. You are the creator of your life. You're not a tree. You're not stuck. You can move. You can evolve. You can rebuild. If the life you're living feels fake, then burn it to the ground and start again. Stop copying what everyone else is doing and start building your version of life. You don't need to wait for a breakdown. You don't need to wait for rock bottom. You just need to decide right now. You are not a victim. You are an artist. Life is your canvas. If the painting is dull, scrape it clean. Change your hair, change your habits, change your friends, change your environment, change the way you think. Today, identify one major habit or routine that you absolutely hate and eliminate it. Replace it with one new, powerful, self-authored habit that builds your desired future. Commit to creating your new version right now. Make it powerful, make it beautiful, make it unforgettable. When you begin to rebuild your life and create your new version, you will inevitably clash with external forces, specifically, the expectations placed upon you by others. Lesson 17. Break free from expectations and chase your true dreams. Let me tell you about my friend Nick. He was one of the smartest people I know, good in studies, good in speaking, always had big dreams. But guess what? He's stuck in a 9-to-5 job he hates.
Why?
Because of expectations. Nick wakes up tired and goes to bed frustrated. Every day feels like a copy of the last one. When I asked him why he was doing it, he said, "Because it's what my family expects. Because society expects it. Because people will laugh if I leave." Let me say it straight. Expectations will kill your spirit. People will put a box around your life and say, "Stay here. Don't dream too big. Don't try something new. Be safe." But their expectations are not your destiny. If you live your life just to make others happy, you'll end up hating yourself. You'll smile in public and cry in your room. You'll feel like a prisoner inside your own body. Is that the life you want? You are not born to fulfill someone else's dream. You are born to chase your dream. Chasing your dreams sometimes means disappointing others. Sometimes that means saying no. Sometimes that means walking alone. You must break the chains, drop the mask, stop living for others, and start living for you. This is your life, not your parents', not your relatives', not society's. It is yours. Identify one major expectation that is currently holding you hostage and verbally reject it. Write down the expectations placed on you versus the life you truly want. Take one small step today that moves you away from external expectations and toward your genuine dream. Walking your own path often involves pain. You may have experienced betrayal, failure, or loneliness. But don't hide that pain. We must recognize that this deep struggle is actually the source of tremendous power. Lesson 18. Turn your pain into power. Stop hiding. Start rising. You've been through things you never told anyone. Maybe you cry in silence. Maybe people don't know how much you suffer inside your mind. Maybe you were betrayed, or failed, or laughed at, or rejected. And now you walk around with this heavy heart, pretending everything is okay. That pain inside you, it can destroy you, or it can build you. You decide. Most people run from pain. They avoid it and hide it under fake smiles and distractions. But the strongest people in the world use it. They take that pain and use it as fuel. They say, "That suffering made me tougher. That heartbreak taught me self-respect. That failure taught me to grow." Don't be ashamed of your pain. Be proud of it. You survived. You're still breathing. That means you're stronger than whatever tried to break you. Turn your pain into art, into discipline, into motivation. Let it become a voice that tells you, "I will never let anyone make me feel like I'm nothing, ever again." You are not broken. You're just being rebuilt into something powerful. Remember this metaphor. The darkest nights produce the brightest stars. Let the pain sharpen you, not silence you. Take one painful memory or struggle and mentally convert it into fuel. Next time you are tired and want to quit your studies or workout, use that pain. Say, I am working this hard because of what I went through, not in spite of it. This is turning pain into discipline. To use that pain effectively, we need to concentrate its energy. We can't let it scatter into the wind of distraction. We must focus. Lesson 19. Kill distractions. Fuel your focus. Right now, there are two wolves living inside your mind. One is called distraction. The other is called focus. The one who wins is the one you feed more. Every time you scroll for hours, gossip, overthink, or binge watch for no reason, you're feeding the distraction. And the more you feed it, the weaker your dreams become. Your brain becomes lazy, your motivation fades, and you start believing lies like, I'll do it tomorrow, or it's too late now. How long will you keep betraying your own future just for a little comfort today? You want success? Then starve those distractions. Turn your phone off.
Cut toxic people out.
Say no to every useless invitation. Set boundaries like a warrior. And then sit down and feed your focus. Read, work, learn, build, fail, try again. Focus is not natural. It's trained like a muscle. Imagine this. If you give your full focus for just 1 year, 365 days of pure, undiluted effort, your life will look nothing like it does today. That's not magic. That's mathematics. That's discipline. That's real. Set an uninterruptible hour today. Turn off all notifications, silence your phone, and dedicate 60 minutes of pure, singular focus to your most important goal. Starve the wolf that destroys you. Feed the one that builds you. That's how you win. Feeding your focus means accepting the harsh, final reality of this world. Nobody owes you anything. If you want a great life, you must fight for it, tooth and nail. Lesson 20. Life owes you nothing. Earn everything you want. Let me say it in the rawest, harshest way possible. The world doesn't care about your potential. It only rewards your performance. You might be a good person. You might have a big heart. You might have dreams. But if you're not working, if you're not showing up, if you're not proving your worth, life will ignore you. That's the truth. You want success? Nobody's going to hand it to you. There's no fairy coming, no genie, no perfect timing. It's all on you. You've got to stop crying for help and start fighting like hell. Stop waiting for someone to believe in you and start becoming someone you believe in. Yes, life is unfair. Yes, you'll have to suffer more than others. But so what? Are you just going to sit there and complain, or are you going to stand up and say, I don't care how hard it gets, I will make it happen? This life is not a gift. It's a battlefield. You're either fighting or you're dying slowly. Wake up every day with this mindset. Life doesn't owe me a damn thing, but I will still take everything I deserve. I'll work harder. I'll suffer more. I'll show up earlier. I'll keep going when everyone quits. You want a crown? Then earn it with blood, sweat, and obsession. That's the price.
Pay it now.
Define one non-negotiable commitment for the next 30 days, something challenging that requires blood, sweat, or obsession. When the doubt comes, smile and say, I started demanding more from myself. Ignite the fire within and unleash your potential. Listen to me one last time. Maybe you're watching this right now, and deep inside you're struggling. Maybe everything feels heavy. Your money is low, your mind is tired, your health is not okay, your relationships are falling apart. Maybe you feel like you failed. Maybe you're pretending to smile outside, but crying every night inside your heart. You're thinking, when will things get better? I'm saying this to you as someone who's walked through fire. Everything will be okay. I'm not giving you fake hope. I'm saying that because I've seen it. There is always always a light at the end of the tunnel. It may be a long tunnel. It may be dark. It may feel endless. But there is light. You just can't stop walking. You're not finished yet. There's more to your story, more to your future, more inside you than you've ever imagined. Your worst days are not the end. They are the beginning of a stronger, smarter, more powerful version of you. If you don't have a dream, find one. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need a dream that makes you feel alive, a reason to wake up, something to fight for. Once you have that dream, protect it, chase it, build it with your bare hands. Be obsessed with knowledge, with discipline, with your mission. Don't waste time thinking about what's wrong with the world. Focus on what's right inside you. Never forget this. You have no idea what you're capable of. You think you're weak? You're not. You think you're behind? You're just warming up. You think it's too late? It's not. You think nobody believes in you? I believe in you. You are powerful beyond your imagination. You are not just a human being. You are a storm waiting to rise. And when you finally do, the world will watch you in shock and say, "Where did this person come from?" And you'll smile and say, "I came from the fire. I came from pain. I came from rock bottom, and I made it." So now, pick up your heart, fix your posture, clean your tears, and start walking again. Because your future is waiting. Your greatness is waiting. Your dream is waiting. It's time to go get it. Take action today, not tomorrow. If this real talk resonated, hit that subscribe button for more tools to change your life.
Stay strong.
See you in the next one.